Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Intentional Marketer University. On this episode, we're going to be talking about some reasons why your business sales on Facebook have started to slump, or maybe they've gone completely cold. Maybe they are non-existent anymore. So the title for today's episode is Direct Sales Facebook Tips. Step up your business on Facebook. We have this titled Direct Sales. That is for network marketers, MLM, direct sales, right? Anybody who's in that field. However, these strategies inside of today's episode will work for any business out there, any industry, any field, any size, if you're trying to grow your team on direct sales, or if you are a creative business owner, right? So this will work for anybody out there who is trying to regain momentum on Facebook. So let me jump right into it today. As always, head over to goimu.com so that you can read, if you prefer to read it as opposed to watching the video or listening to the podcast over at IMU Biz Nation or over at our YouTube channel, you can find our blog post and resources to all of our courses inside of the university at intentionalmarketeruniversity.com or goimu.com. So there once was a day where Facebook was a virtual playground for the direct sales business owner, for any business owner. However, with the explosion, and I dare to say the mishandling, the abuse that some people have done to social media through social selling over the past couple of years, things have certainly changed. If you are having slow sales, or if you're not making any sales using Facebook, this can only tell you one thing, and that's that your strategy needs tweaking. I cannot tell you how many times in this consulting practice, in what we do inside of Intentional Marketer University, that we see individuals who are on Facebook and they love Facebook. That's all they want to use, and that's wonderful. I say if you have found your passion and where you want to market your business, go for it. The problem is that they keep doing repeated action on Facebook day after day after day, posting multiple times a day, and their reach is not reaching anybody. That no one is seeing their posts. They're not making any sales. So day after day, they're continuing to post on Facebook. No one's seeing it. And day after day, they're getting more and more discouraged. Now, Facebook can be an amazing tool for you still, provided that you are willing to play the game correctly. The biggest problem today that we see on Facebook from any business sellers is that they are not offering anything of value to their followers. What you see is a new group here, a couple of parties there, and the ever popular before and after pictures with a description that says, "Come and try my product. Come and join me. Come and join the fastest growing team. See what this thing is all about," without ever answering the question that their audience thinks immediately, why? The inside of our blogcast, I have designed 2 different graphics for you that I want you to head over and go check out. They're over at goimu.com. One is a typical before and after picture, and the other one is what I touched on last week. And you can go join our Facebook business page at IMU Biz, B-I-Z, Nation. Head over there, join us. Because I did a live class showing all of our members how to create interactive graphics. And that's what the second image is inside of our blog post. It's an interactive image that actually encourages audience interaction. When someone clicks on one part of the image, a bubble pops up, and you can either take them to a video, maybe a video tutorial of how to use the product so you can get the before and after results. You can show them how to do something. Bottom line is that you're teaching them. You're teaching your audience. Now, what happens is that when Facebook sees this type of interaction, it's highly valued because the Facebook environment has changed. The most important change is that Facebook has changed their algorithm, which in very simple terms means if you are not posting information of value and rather you're running a never-ending billboard for your product or your opportunity, you're going to be unfollowed by your audience. Unfollowing someone is not the same as unfriending them. When someone unfriends you, they've cut off all contact. There's another way that you can stop seeing what you don't like on Facebook, and that's by unfollowing the person, yet you remain friends. When people do this, and I've done it myself, when I unfollow someone, Facebook sees that and they take note. Their algorithm, right? Not someone inside of Facebook is marking this down in the Facebook notebook, no, but the algorithm takes notice. So Facebook is prioritizing content topics it shows to the user newsfeed based on the time spent that a user spends on content. So someone can see your before and after picture and they blow right past it. We've all done it. Think of what you did today. How many images did you scroll past in your newsfeed? Chances are a lot. Now picture this. You're scrolling through your newsfeed and you see an image you've never seen before. It's not a before and after. And instead, it invites you in the description to touch the image. And I'm talking about an interactive graphic here. I would stop. And curiosity always gets the best of us. So we're going to touch that image. And when we see one bubble pop up, oh, I see 6 other things I can touch. I'm going to touch this. I'm going to touch that. If you have a video in there and they touch this one and a video comes up, they start watching it. All of a sudden, Facebook is now taking notice that someone is spending, instead of just scrolling past your post, never even stopping on it, all of a sudden someone has spent maybe a minute on your post. All of a sudden they've spent 2 minutes on your post. They've watched a video. Facebook loves video interaction. They've visited your website. They've taken an action. So what does this mean for you? If you want your posts to show up in the newsfeed of others, you want to make sure that they stick around to read, watch, touch, engage with your content. Conversely, if people are unfollowing you on Facebook because you refuse to change up your strategy at all, Facebook will take note of that, and they see that people are not enjoying the content you have to share. And this means, because Facebook can do whatever they want with their algorithm, they will stop showing any of your posts organically to any of your friends' news feeds. In essence, storytelling must be the cornerstone of your marketing. Write digestible industry-related content, a personal story, or shoot an interesting how-to video. These are the things that provide value. These are the things that teach your potential buyer something. I can show you my face with half of my makeup done on one side. That teaches you nothing. Instead, I can shoot a video showing you how to do the makeup, how to apply whatever I choose to do. I can show you how to do an exercise. I can show you how to plant a rose garden. I can show you later on how I harvest my garden. Whatever your niche is, it doesn't matter. Teach your audience things. Tell them stories. Become a storyteller. The things that keep people engaged with you are the things that create sales. Doing this is how social media sellers get ahead. It's how business owners get ahead on today's fast-paced social media world. Now, it is true that Facebook is a visual social media site. You're going to see countless images as you scroll through your newsfeed. And business owners think that all they have to do is post a picture. Now, this is absolutely untrue. Let's dive in to what actually drives the attention of your niche audience, and that is not another before and after picture or XYZ about product or, hey, have you tried this thing? Come join my team so you don't have to whatever. We've seen it all. If you have a personal brand, posting on your Facebook profile is certainly acceptable, provided you follow strategic actions to attract new traffic. Excuse me, I'm a little stuffy today as well. If you do not have a Facebook business page, it's recommended that you set this up. Again, head over to goimu.com, click on our courses up top, and you're going to find all of our resources for you on exactly how to set up a Facebook business page. A lot of people, they've been on Facebook forever. Personally, they're still confused about how to set up a Facebook business page. So we've got you covered there as well. Not only does having a Facebook business page qualify your business as serious, every click, view, and interaction can be measured using the Insights button and be optimized to improve your Facebook actions. So here's a story. Every single Monday of every single week of every single month in the year, on Mondays, we head over to our Facebook business page and we click on the Insights tab, because every week it fluctuates. It's live, it's dynamic, it changes. And while we're in there, we go and we look at the posts that we've posted. What happens is a graph comes up. We look at that graph and it will have changed from the prior week. Usually not by much, but it changes. So some weeks, our highest audience interaction is at 2 p.m. in the afternoon and at 8 o'clock at night. And it'll show us how many of our audience members are on during those times of day. So when I see that, I'm not going to post this episode for IMU at 8 o'clock in the morning when I see that only a third of our audience is on at that time. Instead, I'm going to schedule it for 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I might do a secondary follow-up about a similar topic, maybe an industry article, at 8 o'clock at night. So that's what you want to do using your Facebook business page, so that when you've created great digestible content, it's actually being seen at the right times. Now, organic reach is way more difficult than it ever was. If you're seriously considering Facebook as your revenue generating source, then you must, absolutely must, plan on spending some money. I know, it's rough. I felt the exact same way too. So how am I going to spend money when you're telling me this? I'm listening to this episode because I don't have any revenue coming in. We've been there. We've done it. Some way or another, if you are seriously considering your business to sustain you for the future, if you seriously want to be an entrepreneur, and this includes using Facebook, you have to spend money. Accept this fact as quickly as possible and move on. Cut out a Starbucks. Cut out a trip to the grocery store. That saves gas. It saves money. Buy your food and make it at home. I don't know. There's a million ways to save money or make money. Have a yard sale, right? Have that as your marketing budget. Move on. Figure it out. Move on. And then use that money for courses to help you learn what you don't know and for marketing. The power at Facebook they've realized that they are no longer going to give you traffic for free. An average of 5% of your posts will be seen organically. Only 5% of your audience will see your post organically. And this is true. So say we have 600 fans on our business page. When I go in and check how many just organic that we have not sent the post out to reach more people, how many people have seen it organically, it's about 20 people, maybe sometimes on a rare occasion it'll be 70 people or 100 people, but not very much. There are major companies spending $5,000 per week and see 3 to 10 times the return. These are major companies. Obviously, you're not going to be spending $5,000 per week, but consider this. You can still make a few sales organically on Facebook, but if you really plan on generating income from it, sit down today, budget advertising spend, and take a course in Facebook marketing. We have that covered for you over at goimu.com. Measurement equals money. It is shocking to see how many men and women spend their days on Facebook posting and posting without ever measuring their reach and results. It's what I told you earlier. Using your Facebook profile, you are not able to measure your results. You must set up a Facebook conversion tracking pixel on your blog or on your website so that you can measure everything in terms of your sales. Be mindful of your key performance indicators. KPIs are your primary objective. Example, engagement through likes, comments, shares, photo clicks, video views, everything that is included in the story I told you earlier about the interactive graphic. You are measuring this for sales. How many site visits, right, back to your website, back to your blog, and conversions, sales, occur as a secondary KPI, key performance indicators. Again, if you're not sure how to do this, don't worry. These might be brand new terms. The good news is that you're involved in this episode. You stuck around this long. Don't get scared now. Boosting posts is a waste of money. I said it. Facebook has the Ads Manager interface for a specific reason. It is there to show the serious marketer how to get the most from their money and efforts. Think of boosting a post this way. It's like buying $500 worth of emails from list builders or $500 worth of fans for your Instagram page. You have no idea if any of those leads care about your information, but you're blasting it out to them anyways. You are wasting your time and money, and you are annoying people. Instead of boosting, start by putting a Facebook pixel on your next capture page or freebie. From the clicks you receive, Facebook can develop a lookalike audience for you. Then spend your money on developing a great ad that only targets this segmented group. Now, I want you to invest in good imagery as our next Facebook strategy. For the pace the world is working in, you need to, at the very least, have great imagery. If you cannot afford an amazing graphic designer, let's take a look at some great Facebook posts that are attracting a lot of attention. You have the ability to do this yourself. I've taught another live class about how to design graphics inside of our Facebook group. Head over to IMU Biz Nation and watch that recording. After all, attention is a scarce commodity these days. So you better be creating some amazing images so that people at least pause on your posts. Now, I want to cover in our last tip for how to increase your Facebook sales, the 80-20 rule. 80% of your posts should be non-sales messages. What? Okay, Meredith. Okay. All right. I was cool. I got through. I got through you telling me that I need a marketing budget and I need to figure out how to have money to reinvest in my business, even though I'm not making any. I got you, Meredith. I stuck with you on that one. But now you're telling me 80% of my posts should be non-sales? How in the heck am I going to make any money? You're baloney, Meredith. I know. I know. And I can say that because I've thought it a million times. When I was learning all of this, right? When Ann and I were hustling and putting together the university and blasting out everywhere we could, we had to stick by these rules too. 80% of your posts have to be valuable and educational information. You have to teach people something for absolutely free and expect nothing in return if you're ever going to build trust. People only give their money to people they trust. Now, you are allowed to occasionally post sales messages 20% of the time, but your valuable and educational posts must be engaging and full of helpful information. So let's take an example of someone in the beauty industry. Let's also say, for argument's sake, that this person is posting to Facebook once a day during the week. Her posting schedule may look like this. Monday, inspirational quote about inner beauty and loving yourself. Tuesday, a YouTube video demonstrating how to apply foundation correctly posted to her Facebook business page. Wednesday, personal selfie out and about wearing product describing how it makes her feel. Thursday, a Facebook live stream video applying the latest mascara product. Friday, a tasteful image of the Beautiful Eyes combination pack on special this month, right? This is the sales post. It's on a deal this month and directing followers to the website, which includes a link to purchase your product. That's how you make sales. So here's our final thoughts. Facebook traction is no longer very simple and easy. Facebook has evolved, and so must you. If you are dedicated to building your brand and business using this social media giant, then you need long-term planning, strategic investment, possibly a partner or a good team of people, and training to support the type of marketing you need in this sector. If you plan on using Facebook outside of organic reach, right, outside of the 5% they're willing to give you now, you can do it with a focused marketing plan that provides compelling content. So what do you guys think? I would love to hear some comments on this because I threw some whoppers in there. Leave some comments, email us. You can always email me at meredith@intentionalmarketeruniversity.com. You can always email Ann at intentionalmarketeruniversity.com. And we look forward to hearing from you hearing from you in the future. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you on the next IMU episode. Have a good day. Bye-bye.